Hello everyone, welcome to Ascendant Signs, and today in this video I will be talking about the direct motion of Jupiter which is happening today on 31st of December 2023 in the sign of Aries for all the 12 ascendant signs. This planetary energy associated with Jupiter in its direct motion in the sign of Aries is a very good planetary energy, very auspicious just before the start of the new year 2024. So it is going to be a very good beginning, very auspicious beginning to the new year. And on that note, let me wish all my viewers a very happy new year 2024. May all your hopes and wishes be fulfilled this year. Have a very prosperous and auspicious new year 2024 to every one of you who are watching this video. And if I talk about the fulfillment of hopes and wishes, then let me also talk about the synastry of planet which is working at this moment of time. You see that in the natural zodiac, 11th house, that is the 11th house is the house which deals with fulfillment of hopes and wishes. And 11th house, that is the ruler, Saturn, the sign Aquarius. Saturn is transiting in the sign of Aquarius in the 11th house of the natural zodiac, that is the 11th sign. Jupiter is the significator of 11th house, and Jupiter is transiting in the sign of Aries, which becomes the first house of the natural zodiac. So that means this is a year, if we maintain our discipline, our hard work, then this is the year when we can actually strive forward to fulfill our hopes and wishes. And I really mean it. Since I am talking about the synastry of all the planets, let me talk about the moon, because moon is our mind, and moon controls our mind, and this is a time when we can also understand where the moon is transiting. You see, Jupiter by its fifth aspect is aspecting the sign of Leo. At this moment of time, as I am making this video, moon is transiting the sign of Leo, and tomorrow when the new year will be there, moon will be in the sign of Leo, that is fifth house from Jupiter, and moon will be under the aspect of Saturn and Jupiter, that is the double aspect of Saturn and Jupiter. Leo is ruled by Sun. Sun is at present conjunct with Mars, transiting in the sign of Sagittarius, 9th house from Jupiter. So Jupiter is aspecting Sun and Mars also, and here Mars and Jupiter is creating a Parivartan Yoga. So you see, this is a time when you can use the influence of luck, fortune, hard work, and strive forward to meet your goals and aims in your life. This Parivartan Yoga of Mars and Jupiter is it's just simply wonderful, because Sagittarius is the sign of optimism, auspiciousness, divinity, luck, fortune, guru, and it is receiving the aspect of Jupiter. This I am talking about with respect to the planetary transit at this moment of time, taking the natural zodiac. Okay, and you see, if you look into the planetary transits taking Aries as the ascendant, that is the natural zodiac, you will see that moon in the 5th house, Sun and Mars in the 9th house, Jupiter in the 1st house, Saturn in the 11th house. It's a wonderful thing. Aspect of Saturn from Aquarius on moon at this point of time, and including the influence of Jupiter also on moon, this also indicates that this is the time when we can actually strive forward, move forward to use our intelligence, our creativity, our talents to meet our goals and aims in our life. Do the proper hard work in proper area, because sometimes you will see that how will we know that we are doing the right things in our life. This particular planetary energy is so positive, so nice. So I will say that it's a very good beginning to the year 2024, because you see, year by year different kinds of planetary energies will be there, but you can say that it is means we are fortunate that just before the year starts, Jupiter is direct now. This is the first thing. Second thing which I will talk about is that officially now you can say that Guru Chandal Yoga is over. Now someone will say, Guru Chandal Yoga was over long back. No. See, I never talked about the mundane part of the astrological events which are happening, but I will just remind you that Jupiter was retrograde. Jupiter was giving its results from the sign of Pisces also because of its retrograde motion, and Rahu was transiting in the sign of Pisces. So Jupiter and Rahu both were giving its result from the sign of Pisces. So the impact of Guru Chandal Yoga was not over. And you can see that last few months, specifically last few months, when Jupiter and Rahu was moving very close to each other. I am talking about true Rahu. The transit of true Rahu happened a bit late. Okay, and even if the transit happened, Jupiter was retrograde, it was giving its result from Pisces. So last few months you have been seeing that many things in the world happening, and I will say that Jupiter and Rahu conjunction, when it comes to the mundane aspect of astrology, it is not a very good planetary conjunction. Means it is not a very auspicious conjunction with regards to mundane astrology is concerned, I am talking about. Okay, but now officially you can say that Jupiter is direct. So Jupiter is now solely giving its result from the sign of Aries. Rahu is in the sign of Pisces, but now Jupiter and Rahu has no conjunction involved, be it in direct motion or be it in retrograde motion. No conjunction now. So Jupiter is now free in the sign of Aries. So now you can say that now Jupiter is going to give its actual result, the original result in the sign of Aries. Wheresoever the sign lies, the Aries sign lies in your horoscope, you will see the actual result of Jupiter coming forward. See, Jupiter turned into the sign of Aries back many months back in the year 2023. But that was the time when it was in conjunction with Rahu. Now it is solely in the sign of Aries. So I will say that many things are happening. And if I talk about Mars, then the Parivartan Yoga of Mars and Jupiter is a very good planetary energy associated now. And after Mars leaves the sign of Sagittarius, it will enter the sign of Capricorn. Mars will get exalted. So again, at this moment of time, Mars and Sun both, they are making 5-9 relationship with Jupiter. 5-9 relationships are normally considered very good. Okay. Then again, when Mars leaves the sign of Sagittarius, it will enter the sign of Capricorn. Mars will get exalted. So it will make 4-10 relationship with Jupiter. Jupiter will be 4 houses away from Mars then. Again, it's a good relationship between these two planets. Then Mars will march ahead into the sign of Aquarius. It will be in conjunction with Saturn, but still with respect to Jupiter, it will be in a 3-11 relationship. So it will be a very good combination then. Okay, so I am saying that why with Mars? Because Mars rules the sign of Aries. So it is becoming a very positive synastry starting into the sign, starting into the year of 2024, because when you talk about intelligence, wisdom, that is Jupiter, and Mars is our willpower, Mars is our energy, the energy to take any actions, any work. And when we talk about hard work, then we also talk about Saturn. Saturn is transiting in its Mula Trikona sign, Aquarius, which is a good thing. So overall, I will say that starting of this year with respect to Jupiter is very auspicious, very good. Now it is up to us how we channelize it. Definitely it will have a different kind of impact for every one of us. It will have depending upon our dasa, depending upon where the sign Aries lies in your horoscope, where the other planets are transiting over the natal planets, how much Ashtakvarga points has been given to you in the sign of Aries by Jupiter. Everything will be taken into account while we are looking into the overall aspect of your horoscope. So definitely it will have a different kind of impact for different person, okay, depending upon the other planetary parameters with respect to the native horoscope. Okay. Now, if we talk about the particular influence of Jupiter nakshatra wise, then I will say you that at this moment of time, Jupiter is in the Ashwini Nakshatra and Jupiter is direct now. First of all, I will say you that it's a very good transit of Jupiter over the Ashwini Nakshatra in the direct motion, because this will ensure a very sharp intelligence. The people who are working in some kind of work which deals with quick thinking, healing, or medical services, emergency services, or something related to movement also. So, in those areas you will see that this is a very good time when you can learn new things, or suppose you are doing any kind of studies related to these aspects of life. So, you will be doing very good, because it will not only help you in your problem solving, learning, but also in your work and profession. So, in nakshatra wise also this particular transit of Jupiter is going to be very good. Now, if I talk about Rahu, because I must talk about Rahu, Rahu is transiting in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, and Pisces happens to be the natural 12th house. So, I will say you that here only one thing, that normally in the sign of Pisces Rahu, it can take us to indulgence. So, we have to be very careful regarding our choices. Although Jupiter is direct in the sign of Aries, which is a good thing, but we have to also be very careful regarding our choices, following the proper dharma with respect to law and justice, righteousness. Then only this particular transit of Jupiter, overall it will be very good for us. Okay, because we have to see all the things, correct. So, now let us talk about all the 12 ascendant signs, and you can check it from your moon sign also, but I will say you that check it from your ascendant sign first and then check it from your moon sign. Okay, and if you are new to this channel, then tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video and upload it to YouTube, you get notified instantly. And as I said that it will have a different kind of impact for every one of us. So, for any personalized consultation, you can mail me directly through my email ID. You can find the links down in the description section, and you can also connect with me through my Facebook or Instagram accounts. Okay, so now let us start for all the 12 ascendant signs. For the Aries ascendant people, Jupiter is turning direct in your first house on your ascendant. Jupiter rules your 9th house and 12th house. So, by the lordship, Jupiter happens to be a very auspicious planet for all the Aries ascendant natives, and Jupiter is direct in the first house. So, it will ensure, it will enhance your luck, your fortune, it will bring opportunities in your life, it will improve your decision making power, it will improve your health, enhance your personality, help you to get name and fame in your life. Not only that, it will bring a very wise character within you. People will know you for your wisdom. Suppose if you are studying or learning new things, or you are thinking to get some new information, new knowledge with regards to your day-to-day life or studies, or with regards to your profession also, in that case also I will say Jupiter is aspecting your 5th house and 9th house. So, this will improve your talent, it will improve your creativity, your creative intelligence. You will have a better grasp of knowledge and information. And Jupiter in first house gets directional strength. So, now this is a time when you will be able to use your knowledge in your day-to-day life. You will be able to look into the world in a more broader and wider mindset. It is a time of optimism, it is a time of prosperity and auspiciousness. Jupiter is the significant of 2nd house of family, 5th house of children and progeny, joys of life, 9th house of divinity, 11th house of fulfillment of hopes and wishes. So important is Jupiter transiting in the first house. So, normally what will happen, it will allow you to walk in your day-to-day life with all the people near and dear ones along with you. You will like to have a better setup in your lifestyle with all the family members, friends. You will like to have a better connection with all the people, which is a good thing. The most important part here is that suppose if you are a student or if you are learning new thing, then Jupiter will allow you to learn the things more properly, grasp the knowledge more properly because of its aspect on the 5th house and 9th house. Since Jupiter is also your 9th lord itself, so this is a time you will be able to connect with your father, or you can say the bonding between you and your father will improve. You will be able to have a proper knowledge or wisdom, or some, you can say, some precious knowledge from your guru. You will be able to connect with your guru. This is a wonderful time for learning new thing, for spirituality also. So suppose if you are thinking to move to some faraway place with regards to your higher education, then this direct motion of Jupiter will help you out to great extent. Since Jupiter is direct and it is out of the clutch and influence of Rahu, this is a time when you will be able to learn new things in a proper manner, in a more righteous manner, I will say, the good knowledge, because Saturn by its third aspect is also aspecting the first house of Aries. So your first house is activated, your 5th house is activated, because Jupiter by its 5th aspect, Saturn by its 5th aspect is aspecting the sign of Leo. It's a high time and very auspicious time when you can look forward towards your work, hard work, discipline, creativity, intelligence, your own health, personality, and take it beyond to make the things much better for you. Achieve your aims, achieve your goals in life. Another thing is that Jupiter is aspecting your 7th house, so definitely it will help you to connect with your partner, or it will improve the relationships in your life. Now here relationship does not means that spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend. Relationship means a bonding between any two people. It can be between your friends, it can be between your cousins, it can be between any two people I'm talking about. That is the 7th house of bonding and relationship, collaboration. So suppose if you are thinking to expand your business or trade or collaborate with new people in some foreign place also, it's some far away place also, because Jupiter is the 12th lord, so far away place, and it will expand, it will help you to expand your work, improve your work, okay, and ultimately it will bring the benefits out of it. So this is also a time when you can resolve the problems between you and your partner. It will improve your married life, it will improve the relationship between you and your partner. Or suppose if you are thinking to get into a relationship, this is also a time when you may get into a new kind of relationship, or you may also get proposals for it. Looking into the fact that your first lord Mars is getting Parivartan Yoga with Jupiter, okay, Mars is transiting in the sign of Sagittarius in the 9th house, along with Sun is the 5th lord, so love and romance, okay. So you may get connected with someone, means with regards to his or her intelligence, wisdom, righteousness, lawfulness, okay. So these are the good qualities. You may get interested or get attracted to such a person, and which will be ultimately good for you, because Jupiter's aspect is there on the 9th house and on the 5th house and 7th house from the 1st house, which is a good thing. So make the most out of it. That's it for the Aries ascendant people, for this direct motion of Jupiter. Make the most out of it. For the Taurus ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 12th house, and Jupiter is direct now. It is your 11th lord and your 8th lord. Previously Jupiter was getting conjunct with Rahu in your 12th house, so there was a lots of illusion. But now Rahu is not there. Rahu is in your 11th house, and Jupiter is transiting in the direct motion in the 12th house. Now this transit has to be taken into consideration. It is means I will directly say that it's a very average transit. Jupiter for the Taurus ascendant people, it's a functional malefic planet. It is a natural benefic, but for the Taurus ascendant people, it's a functional malefic planet. Jupiter at this moment is under the aspect of Saturn. Saturn is transiting in your 10th house. Saturn happens to be the Yoga Karaka planet, 9th lord and 10th lord. It is the Yoga Karaka planet. Now, what it indicates is that you will be able to follow your work. You will also get achievements. Your hopes and wishes will be fulfilled. Everything is going good. Everything is okay. Only one thing is that since Jupiter is transiting in the 12th house, there will be a lot of stress within you. There can be anxiety within you that I want that thing, why I am not getting that, or I am not happy with my work, or I am not getting my hopes and wishes fulfilled. This kind of feeling will be there. And previously it was because of the influence of Rahu, illusion was there. There was lot of indulgence in this work, that work, okay, some kind of instability, I will say, but now that instability is not there. In fact, now the transit of Rahu is also going to help you, transit of Saturn is also going to help you. So you may feel that everything is perfect, I am doing this correct, I am doing that correct, but still I am not getting it. This kind of feeling, now that may create a lot of stress with you. That is only the thing which is making the transit a bit average. Otherwise everything is good. So you can make it good by changing the mentality, changing the mindset. How? That yes, I will follow my work, I will do my hard work, I will be very punctual, very disciplined, but again at the same time I will be a bit detached. I will do my karma with respect to my dharma, my righteousness, with regards to justice, lawfulness, truth, but again at the same time I will be not attached to the results. I will not think about the results. I will just do my work. Let it be for the Almighty to give me the results. Because why I say Almighty? Because 12th house is the other realm, that is the super soul. Your achievements in your chart, achievements are ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the 11th lord, your achievements, your fulfillment, and it is transiting in the 12th house. So more you are thinking to grab it, more you are thinking that I want it, it may create problems. Okay, so you have to leave the results for the Almighty, you have to leave the results for the super soul to give it to you. Just follow your work, because previously Rahu was transiting in the 12th house, so it was creating a lot of problems, but at least now Rahu is in the 11th house, which is a good thing. But sometimes what happens, that when we know that I have the talent to get the thing done, I am so near yet so far, this kind of feeling, now that creates a lot of anxiety, lot of stress within us. This thing may happen in the next 4 months to come. Only one way to ignore it and one way to overcome it is that we will not get attached to the results. We will just follow our work and you will see how the things are changing, because this is a time when you will be able to get connected with spiritual learning, spirituality. More you trust the process, more you feel that yes, everything is happening for good. Everything is happening for good, because God has some plan for you. Don't forget, Jupiter is your 8th lord. It rules transformation within you, in your chart, in your horoscope. It's transiting in the 12th house, so it is transforming you towards spirituality, trusting the process. So you can say that it is a time of evolvement, because on 1st of May 2024, when Jupiter leaves your 12th house and enters your 1st house, and 1st house is personality, so you will see that change is now coming within you internally, intrinsically. Now this is the time when the energy of Jupiter is just trying to make some changes within you. More you resist to it, more it creates problems. So if you feel that certain things are not happening, don't get too much bounded to it. Just let it be, just do your work. and then you will see that how it brings mental satisfaction to you, because Jupiter will be aspecting your 4th house of happiness, peace of mind. Another good thing what I will see is that Jupiter is direct in the 12th house, so that means if you focus on your health, if you focus on your well-being, this particular transit of Jupiter is going to bring a very good results for you. Means if you do not do too much, don't do too much. If certain things are not meant to be, let it be. It will happen afterwards. So it will improve your that peace of mind. It will bring more stability internally, emotionally, mentally, because you will be able to connect with that spiritual power. It's a wonderful time for learning the occult sciences, or get connected with our guru, get some learnings and teachings from our guru at some faraway places. So by this way we can make this transit a bit better, more better than average. So make the most out of it for all the Taurus ascendant people. For the Gemini ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 11th house and it is direct now. Jupiter happens to be your 7th lord and your 10th lord. First of all, I will say that this transit of Jupiter in your 11th house is a very good transit for all the Gemini ascendant people, and now Jupiter is direct, so definitely it is going to give you very good results. 11th house is the house of our fulfillment of hopes and wishes, our achievements, our growth and development. Any aim and goal in your life which you are thinking that I have to achieve, that is your 11th house, and Jupiter is the planet of optimism, prosperity, auspiciousness, expansion. So it will open the gates of multiple gates of income, wealth, opportunity in your life. So this is also a time when you may feel that yes, I am able to earn a lot, or I am able to produce a lot of income in my life, or wealth. Okay, or you will be able to have means a proper optimistic thought in order to achieve certain things in your life. 11th house is also the house of our network circle, our friend circle, our group, and Jupiter is wisdom. So it may also signify that you may get a group of, you may be in a group of people who are associated with philosophy, teaching, learning, who are very wise. They have a very sharp intellect. So normally what happens that this particular transit of Jupiter in the 11th house, you will get help from your friends, you will get help from your group members. Suppose if you are working in a team, in that case also you will see that you are getting a lot of cooperation from your team members, which is a good thing. Jupiter will be aspecting your 5th house. So you will be able to work on your creative self-expression, your intelligence, your talent, and express it, your ideas, your thoughts, in a more beautiful manner, more prompt manner. And since Jupiter is aspecting your 5th house, so that will be without ego. So you will be able to express your thoughts in a more broad mind. It will ensure joy and pleasure in your life. Since Jupiter happens to be your 7th lord transiting in the 11th house, so this is also a time, suppose if you are expecting a relationship in your life, or you are thinking to get married, or suppose you are thinking to get into a new relationship, in that case also it is a very good transit of Jupiter, because Jupiter is aspecting your 5th house of love and romance. So suppose if you are in a relationship, in that case it will ensure that all your problems will be resolved between you and your partner, and it will be a very happy time between you and your partner. Suppose if you are not in a relationship, in that case also there is a chance that someone may come in your life, Okay, and since it is aspect of Jupiter, so definitely it is going to be good for you. Now suppose someone will say that I am not in a relationship and I am not thinking of it. In that case also I will say that 7th house for you means 7th house generally is associated with bonding or ability to bind with people. Now that can be any two people. That does not means that a boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife. No, that can be any two people. So in general it will improve the bonding between you and your other peoples in your life. It can be like any person in your daily contact, your neighborhood, your cousins, your parents, anyone I'm talking about. It will improve the bonding between you and your the other person with whom you are connecting. At the professional level I am talking about, because Jupiter rules your 10th house also. It is aspecting your 7th house by its 9th aspect from the 11th house. So this is a very good time to improve or expand your business or trade or collaborate with new people. It's a wonderful time because your 11th lord Mars is transiting in your 7th house at this point of time. So it is making a exchange, a parivartan yoga. So this is a time when you will feel that yes, now this is the time has come when I have to expand my work, and you will be successful in it. Okay, because of this transit of Jupiter and its aspect on the 7th house. And at your work level also you will see that now you are going to get some benefits, or you may get some favor from your employer. Your bonding with your superiors and authorities will improve. Okay. Now in your 10th house Rahu is transiting. So all of a sudden you may feel that yes, I have to achieve these things in my life. So you may feel that until and unless I achieve these things, there is no sitting back. Let me work on it one by one. So this kind of mentality will come within you, which is a good thing. And since Jupiter is transiting in the 11th house, so that means you will feel that I have to do the work with my hard work, but definitely with proper righteousness, with proper discipline. So in this way, this transit of Jupiter is going to give you very good result. Another thing is that Jupiter is aspecting your 3rd house also. So it will improve your communicative skills. So suppose if you are associated with any kind of work related to communication, or where you need to speak a lot, where you need to connect with other people, communicate with other people, maybe verbal, maybe not verbal, in either of the cases, Jupiter is going to give you very good results. So that's it for the Gemini ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Cancer ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 10th house and it is direct now. Normally the transit of Jupiter in the 10th house is considered very good, and now it is direct, and now it is not under the influence of Rahu. So it is a very good transit for all the Cancer ascendant natives with respect to direct motion of Jupiter in the 10th house. Jupiter is your 9th lord and your 6th lord. This direct motion of Jupiter in the 10th house will ensure that you perform well at your work. Your work, be it your job, be it your any kind of business which you are running, any trade you are running, in all kind of work which you are doing, it will improve your work. It will improve the development, your career, your development in your life. You will be able to perform well with respect to achievement of your goals, hopes and wishes. It will also improve the bonding between you and your superiors, your authorities, or any work, means any person at your workplace. Now, since Jupiter is your 6th lord transiting in the 10th house, so here one thing is that you will see that you need to perform a lot of hard work. Looking into the fact that Saturn is aspecting Jupiter. Saturn is transiting in the 8th house. From the 8th house, it is aspecting Jupiter by its 3rd aspect, and Jupiter itself is the 6th lord transiting in the 10th house. So you will see that either maybe due to the type of work which you are doing, or you may feel the situation is as such that you have to do a lot of hard work. Previously when Rahu was there, so there might have been some kind of illusion, there might have been some kind of dilemma that should I do this or should I do that, but now it's only about Jupiter. So the important part here is that you have to achieve the things in your life with hard work. Only you will feel that, if you feel that yes, my luck will support me or my fortune will support me, yes, definitely Jupiter is direct, your luck and fortunes will support you, but with hard work. You have to see that all the things will not happen by its own. You have to have a proper management in your day-to-day life. And why day-to-day life I'm talking about, because Jupiter is your sixth lord. You will see that your day-to-day life challenges, you have to make a proper work on that, and then you will see that things are getting on your way. It is turning perfect for you, it is becoming more good for you. Okay, now as I said that it is a good transit for the Cancer ascendant people in the 10th house. So the essential part here it becomes is that, suppose if you are thinking about some, in your goals in your life regarding your career or your business, so, and Jupiter is a planet of expansion, so this is also a time if you are associated with any kind of business or you are thinking to expand your work, it's a very good time to expand your work, to make some good changes in your work pattern, in your life, in your area of work. Okay, so suppose if you are thinking that let me collaborate with some other person, or let me improve my business or expand my work, it's a very good time. Suppose if you are a you are a service person, or you are doing any work under someone, or you are doing a job, in that case you will see that there is a chance that you may get some benefits or some favors from your employer, from your superiors or your authorities. So very good time to connect with them and make some positive changes with regards to your work. Jupiter will be aspecting your 4th house, and it is direct now, so that means it will also improve your domestic and home like situation. You will see that your domestic matters will be resolved, you will get some peace of mind, and happiness at your home will be restored. It will also allow you to reduce your stress and anxiety at the personal level. It will allow you to make a proper bonding between you and any person near and dear to you, specifically if they are connected to your home or if they are very near to you. Okay, Jupiter will be aspecting your 2nd house of family and wealth. So this is a time when you can work upon, or you can do some hard work to achieve your goals and also improve your wealth, your finances. Since Jupiter is direct and aspecting your 2nd house, it will also allow you to maintain a proper bonding between you and your family members. Jupiter happens to be a 9th lord. 9th lord here transiting in the 10th house, so that means it will bring luck and fortune. Aspecting your 2nd house, so that means you will see that there will be some divine blessing on you, that you do some hard work, you do something with discipline and proper responsibility, and you get the equal amount of results, and that will not only improve your confidence, it will also improve your name, fame and status in front of your family members. Okay, it is a very good time to connect with your parents, connect with your elders of the family, and it will also allow you to maintain a proper bonding or relationship between you and your parents. Okay, so these are the way by which this particular transits are going to be, this particular transit of Jupiter is going to be very beneficial for you. Make the most out of it for all the Cancer ascendant people. That's it. For the Leo ascendant people, Jupiter is direct now in your 9th house, and this transit of Jupiter in the 9th house is a very good transit, very auspicious transit for all the Leo natives. It will ensure luck, fortune, auspiciousness, prosperity, divinity, and also it will bring opportunities in your life. since it is the house of blessing, divine blessing itself. So you will see that if you follow righteousness in your life, if you follow proper dharma and do your work in your day-to-day life with respect to righteousness, truth, law and justice, you will see that divine blessing will protect you. You will feel as if whatever work you are doing, your luck is supporting you. So you have to make the most out of it. Means indulge in good things. That is, 9th house is also the house of dharma. So studying scriptures, ancient scriptures, or performing some religious rituals, some worship, or visiting the religious places, engaging with religious activities, rituals and customs will really be beneficial for you. Suppose if you are thinking to restart any religious work or something related to worship or something, then it is a very good time. Specifically, suppose if you are thinking to visit a religious place, like suppose you are thinking for a religious discourse, it's a wonderful time. It will be like not only it will ensure your luck and fortune, but also the divine blessing in your day-to-day life and in your work, whatever work you are doing. Okay. Secondly, 9th house is also the house of father and guru. So this is a time when you may get some wisdom or teachings from your father, from your guru, and it is a time when you may get connected with your parents, with your father specifically, with your elders of your family specifically, and your guru in a more better manner. You will be able to learn from them. You will be able to follow their guidance, and their guidance will also help you out in your day-to-day life. Suppose if you are thinking for some higher studies, higher education, or even if you are thinking for some long distance travel, with respect to education, with respect to learning new thing, it's a very good time, I will say. Because for the Leo ascendant people, Jupiter rules your 5th house. That is specialized education, your intelligence, your creativity, your talent. And Jupiter is transiting in the 9th house of higher education, so you can pursue your talent, you can pursue your creativity, and you can also get specialized knowledge, wisdom from your guru. So it's a very good time. So you can also make some long distance travel for religious discourses or for higher studies. You can restart your religious rituals, customs, or suppose if you are thinking that you are getting interested towards religious scriptures, then restart it now. This is a wonderful time, because transit of Jupiter now onwards will be very beneficial for you. Okay. Jupiter will be aspecting your 1st house and 5th house. So first of all, it will improve your wisdom, it will improve your intellect, your personality, your name, fame and status will improve in front of the people. People will know you for your wisdom. It is a very good transit for your joy and pleasure. This is also a time when you may get connected with some other person with regards to love and romance. Or you can also think in this way that your existing relationship will improve. All the matters which was creating problems will be resolved. Your communication skill will be improved, because Jupiter will be looking onto your 3rd house. Your bonding between you and your daily contacts, your neighborhood, your friends, your cousins and all will improve. Since Jupiter happens to be your 8th lord also, which is direct in 9th house, here one thing I will say is that you have to be also careful regarding the health of your father, because Jupiter is the 8th lord, and at this moment of time Saturn is transiting in your 7th house, and Saturn is aspecting Jupiter by its 3rd aspect. So yes, definitely you have to be very careful regarding the health of your father. Otherwise, I will say that this transit of Jupiter is going to be very good. Jupiter will be aspecting your 5th house also, so this is also good for your children and progeny. Okay, for their health, for their education, it is a very good time. So you will be able to spend time with them also. So more you spend time with them, more the bonding between you and your children will be better. Okay, so make the most out of it. That's it for the Leo ascendant people. Okay, for the Virgo ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in the 8th house and it is direct now. Jupiter rules your 4th house and 7th house, and 8th house is the house of longevity. Since Jupiter is direct in the 8th house, so this is a good news for the people who are going through some kind of health issues. This will bring some relief to their health matters are concerned. This is also good for the general health of the Virgo natives. Since Jupiter is the ruler of your 4th house and your 4th lord Jupiter is direct now in the 8th house, so this means that any matter related to your home or domestic issues or any concern related to the health of your mother, okay, or homely matters, now you will get a solution to it. All of a sudden you will get a solution to it. You will be able to resolve the problems at your home or domestic affairs, okay, or the bonding between you and your mother will slowly and gradually improve now. Okay, so this is a time when you will be able to take care of her, and this is also a time when you must take care of her. Okay, because don't forget that Jupiter is still in the 8th house only. Okay, so you have to be very careful regarding her health, but as I can see that things will be much better than before. Jupiter is your 7th lord. It is now direct in your 8th house. So this is also a good time when you and your partner, the bonding between you both will improve. Now suppose at the professional level also, at the personal level also, means if you are in a partnership or if you are in a relationship, specifically if I talk about with regards to personal relationship are concerned, then this particular transit of Jupiter in the direct motion in the 8th house will improve the bonding between you and your partner. Okay, now suppose if you are not in a relationship, or suppose if you are thinking to get into a relationship, in that case I will say that all of a sudden there can be some issues coming between you and any other new person, because suppose if you are thinking to get into a new relationship, in that case all of a sudden some issues may come and you have to resolve it, then only you can go ahead. Otherwise if you are already in a relationship, then I will say that the problems may get resolved, things will be much better with time. Only one thing is that Saturn from the 6th house is aspecting Jupiter in the 8th house. So yes, it also indicates that with time you have to be very careful towards the responsibilities towards your partner. You have to follow your responsibilities and duties towards your partner, and then the things will be much more better with time, because from the 6th house it is aspecting, so it is looking into the things, the loopholes. You have to make the things very correct, and then you have to go forward with your relationship. Now suppose if you are not in a relationship, in that case I will say you that 8th house is also the house of spirituality and occult. This is a time when you will be very much interested towards occult sciences or spiritual sciences, spirituality. Okay, there is a chance that all of a sudden you may get to move to some faraway place all of a sudden, because 7th house is faraway lands and 8th house has the element of suddenness. Okay, so all of a sudden you may get some chance to move to some faraway place. Okay, now Jupiter will be aspecting your 2nd house. Now since Jupiter is the significator of 2nd house and it is transiting in the 8th house now and it is direct, so it can also indicate that there can be some expenditures with related to family matters, or you may get some responsibility towards the wealth and finances, and which you may feel as a, you may take it as a anxiety or stress. You may feel that I have to take that responsibility also, I have to take this thing also. Okay, in that way, means with regards to family and wealth. Okay, Now Jupiter will be aspecting your 4th house, which is a good thing. Means, as I said, that this is the time when you have to be very careful regarding the health of your mother. So that means more you take care of her, more you take care regarding the homely matters, more the things will be much more better for you, and it will ultimately bring mental satisfaction and happiness within you. So which is a good thing. Jupiter will be aspecting your 12th house, so that means you may get connected to some spiritual community, spiritual people. Okay, means there can be like some spiritual displacement also, movement, displacement, and moving to connect with some spiritual communities, and also learning some occult sciences. Okay, that in that regard also it is very good. Now suppose if you are connected professionally with regards to business and trade, and you are thinking to collaborate with other people, in that case also this particular transit of Jupiter is going to give you very good results. Another thing is that it will be very beneficial with regards to any matter related to joint assets. Okay, so you will be able to manage the joint assets or the related issues in a much more prompt manner, in a better way, and there is a chance that you may get connected with other people with regards to collaboration, because 8th house is the joint part, joint asset, or anything, the asset of your partner. Okay, so you will be able to manage it properly. So there is a chance that you may get collaborations also with some faraway place. Okay, with some person. In that case it will be beneficial for your business also. Only one thing is that you need to be very careful regarding any new kind of relationship. Okay, means at the personal level I'm talking about, you need to be very careful, otherwise the things are much more better as compared to previously, because previously when Rahu was transiting and Jupiter was retrograde, so many things were happening, but now things are much better. So that's it for the Virgo ascendant people. For the Libra ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 7th house in the direct motion. So this particular transit, I will say it's a very good transit of Jupiter in the 7th house, because first of all it will improve your relationship. Now relationship does not only mean that boyfriend or girlfriend, or between spouse and that husband and wife. No, means I am talking about relationship means any two person. Means it can be your near and dear ones, it can be your friends, cousins, your means anyone I am talking about. Means it will improve your bonding, it will improve your relationship. Specifically if I talk about means marital relationship or love relationship, in that case I will say that if you are in any kind of personal relationship, means marriage, or in a love relationship, in that case I will say that this transit of Jupiter, the direct motion, will be really beneficial for you. Yes, definitely Jupiter is the 6th lord, so it also indicates that certain matters may come up, may all of a sudden show up in your day-to-day life with regards to your relationship and your partner, and you have to take care regarding that. More you look into it with proper duty and responsibility, things will be much more better. Okay. And secondly, at the professional level, you see Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So at the professional level, you will see that either you may get some favors from your employer, or suppose if you are associated with anything related to business and trade, you will be able to expand your work, you will be able to expand your business, or you may be able to get collaborate with some other person, with other clients with respect to your business. So ultimately it is going to improve your business ideologies and have a lot of gains in your life, because Jupiter from the 7th house will aspect to the 11th house of gains. So more you work professionally in your work business, okay, so more you are going to get good results out of it. Otherwise, if you are simple a job person or a serviceman, you are working under someone, 7th house is also the house of which indicates favor from the employer, and Jupiter is direct here, so that means you may get some favor from your employer. Looking into the fact that Rahu is transiting in the 6th house, so it will definitely give you a good boost in your work. You will be very energetic at your work life. Okay, so definitely this transit of Jupiter with that regard is also going to give you very good results. Now since Jupiter is the 6th lord and 3rd lord, transiting in the 7th house and aspecting the 1st house, and 7th house, since Jupiter is transiting, means you see Jupiter loses the directional strength in the 7th house, and it is the 3rd and 6th lord aspecting the 1st house from the 7th house. it means that you have to be very careful regarding your health also, because now the sixth lord is direct, so it will be more focused in its own significance, correct. So that means you have to be very careful regarding your health also. Jupiter will be aspecting your third house, which is a good thing, because it will improve your communications, it will improve your bonding between you and your daily contacts. Okay, suppose if you are associated with any kind of work which requires communication skills, be it verbal or be it non-verbal, in that case Jupiter is going to give you very good results. And nevertheless, Jupiter is aspecting the first house, so definitely it will improve your intellect, your wisdom. It will also improve your name, fame and status, because seventh house is the house of other people. Okay, so you will see that you are getting ideas from other people, you are getting cooperation from other people, you are getting some help whenever needed. Okay, so Jupiter is transiting the seventh house, so definitely it will give you very good results with regards to that. Now, as I said that it is the sixth lord transiting in the seventh house, so more you be dutiful, more you be responsible towards your partner, more it is going to give you very good results. Another thing is that Saturn is transiting in the fifth house, it is aspecting the seventh house by its third aspect. Jupiter is transiting in the seventh house. Okay, so Saturn and Jupiter both are activating your seventh house, and now Jupiter is direct. So that means this is a time when there can be a possibility of marriage like situation, or connecting with other person. There can be a possibility of getting a proposal. Yeah, you may all of a sudden feel to get into a relationship, or you may get a relationship proposal. Okay, at the business level also, what I can say that yes, you may get a new chance of collaboration or expansion of your business. Okay, so specifically at the personal level, I will say that this may improve the chances of your marriage or marriage like situation. Okay, in that regard, that will be highly beneficial, so make the most out of it. Okay, so that's it for the Libra ascendant people. For the Scorpio ascendant people, Jupiter is direct in your sixth house, and I would say that this particular transit of Jupiter in the sixth house and its direct motion is a average transit. Okay, for you have to take certain things into consideration and follow it until and unless Jupiter comes out of the sixth house on 1st of May 2024. So till then, means 4 months to go, till then you have to follow certain things. And the first thing is that Jupiter rules your second house and fifth house, so certain matters related to your wealth, your expenditures, your spendings, your family matters, or anything. Suppose if you are associated with anything related to your family, okay, means you are following some responsibilities towards your family, all those matters may all of a sudden create some kind of anxiety and stress. So this is the time you should not get into some haphazard way, you should not get into some kind of financial decisions or investments. Don't make any decision related to finance and investments all of a sudden without looking into your own horoscope and the dasa running. Okay, because otherwise that can create some kind of problems. Secondly, Jupiter rules your fifth house. So fifth house is children and progeny, so certain matters related to your children or their decision making, their choices may create problems within you. Okay, or you may feel some kind of stress related to your children. So this is also a time you need to be very careful regarding the health of your children. Okay, if you are taking any kind of responsibilities towards your family and all, then you have to be prepared that you have to follow it with proper dedication, because some challenges may come, because sixth house is the house of challenges. Okay, and second lord Jupiter is transiting through it, so challenges towards with regards to second house. So that can be money, that can be like family. So any decision making related to money matters has to be done very wisely, else not. This is not that right time. Until and unless dasa supports, you should not go into it. Specifically, suppose if you are thinking any kind of investments, this is not the right time. Okay, now you may feel to do it, because why? Rahu is transiting in the fifth house, so all of a sudden you may feel that okay, let me do the investment here, or let me look into the speculative matter, or let me do this, or let me invest the money here. Okay, don't do it now, because your second lord Jupiter and fifth lord Jupiter is transiting in the sixth house, so this is not a very beneficial time for this kind of things. you have to wait until Jupiter coming out of the 6th house and moving into the 7th house, then it will be beneficial for you. Okay. Now second thing is that Jupiter, since it is transiting in the 6th house, and so suppose if you are having any kind of problem related to liver, or suppose if you are having any problem related to like diabetes or obesity or thyroid related problems, in that case you need to be very careful regarding your health, because Jupiter significates all those things, and it is transiting through the 6th house. Okay. Now 6th house is also the house of job and service. So at your workplace, at your job, this transit of Jupiter will be beneficial to you, because Jupiter is the 5th lord, means your creative intelligence. You will be able to put your creative intelligence. It is more like a smart work, that yes, I know how to do this work. Okay. So you will be able to do the work, complete your work with perfection, with more properly, I would say, and it will also improve the bonding between you and your co-workers, which is a good thing. Jupiter will be aspecting your 10th house, which is a good thing for your career development and your work. So more hard work you are doing, more punctuality you are showing, more discipline you are showing, more it will improve the bonding between you and your superiors and your authorities. Okay. So over the time, this Jupiter will be beneficial for your work and career. And since it is also aspecting your 2nd house of wealth, because it rules your 2nd house itself, so with your work, with your hard work, this will also open the gates for your income, for your wealth. Yes, definitely it will improve your wealth, it will improve your income, but at the same time, since it is transiting itself in the 6th house, so expenditures and spending should be taken care of, and it is the 5th lord, so make sure that you do the investments only if you are completely sure of it. Okay, by looking the dasa and all, then only, otherwise you should avoid it. Jupiter is aspecting your 12th house, so definitely you have to be very careful regarding your health and your health like matters, and try to avoid any kind of conflicts or any kind of fights and arguments during this particular time, specifically with the people at your workspace. Okay, that will be highly beneficial for you, specifically during this particular time. Looking into the fact is that you see Mars is transiting at this point of time in your 2nd house. So you see that in the sign of Sagittarius, and 2nd house is the house of speech, you see, and Mars is a planet which goes by passion. Okay. So sometimes you may get into that mood of speaking some words in a, maybe you are saying something correct, but the way of speaking may be a bit rude and harsh. Okay. So that can create some kind of conflict. So that is the reason I said that try to avoid any kind of conflict and all. Okay, because and it is conjunct with Sun also. Mars is conjunct with Sun also, so at times you may feel that okay, let me say it, so out of ego you said it, maybe you are saying the correct thing, but the listener may not feel it nice while listening it. Okay, so that's when the conflict may start. So make sure that you are taking care of all those things in a more prompt manner. That's it for the Scorpio ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Sagittarius ascendant people, Jupiter is the Lagna lord itself. It is the 4th lord, and Jupiter is direct in the 5th house. So what can be more beautiful than this? Your Lagna lord, your ascendant lord, is direct in the 5th house, and normally the transit of Jupiter in the 5th house is considered very good, because it helps you to express your talent, your creativity, your intelligence in a very broad mind. Okay, without any ego, means you will be able to express your talent, your creativity in a very prompt manner. Okay, means you will be very happy to do so, and this is a time when you will be able to learn new things, wise ideas. So suppose if you are a student, it's a wonderful time to learn and to get new wisdom, to improve your work, to improve your creative skill set, and ultimately it is going to give you good results, because you see Jupiter will be aspecting your 11th house. Okay, so it will not only allow you to bond with your network circle but also it will also allow you to improve your income, your wealth, and follow your dreams, your hopes and wishes, because in the 5th house you are working on your talent. That is, Jupiter is transiting in the 5th house. It is helping you to working on your talent, your wisdom, your education, your knowledge, and it is looking onto the 11th house. So that means now you know that what I need to achieve in my life. Okay, what can be more beautiful than this? Okay, so, and most important part here is that for the Sagittarius ascendant people, Saturn is transiting in the 3rd house. Normally, Saturn's transit in the 3rd house, it makes a person very hard working. Okay, means you know that what to do, when to do, efforts. Okay, so you will be very like yes, I have to do this. So until and unless you finish one work, you will not start another work. So you are very very particular regarding your selection of your work. So it's a very good transit, I will say. Secondly, 5th house is the house of children and progeny, and Jupiter is your Lagna lord, and Jupiter is your 4th lord, becoming direct in the 5th house. So that means now you will be very well connected with your children. It's a very good time for them also, for their happiness, for their prosperity, for their own education. Okay, so this is a time for their own development also. So you will be able to spend some better time, some quality time with your family, specifically with your children and progeny. Okay, this is also a time for your family get together. Okay, means this next 4 months when Jupiter will be transiting in your 5th house, I will say that till 1st of May 2024, Jupiter will be in your 5th house in the direct motion, and it's a very good time to express yourself in a better manner, have a better quality time with your family, specifically with your children and progeny. And Jupiter happens to be your 4th lord also. That means this will also improve the bonding between you and your mother, also resolve any problem related to your home or domestic matters. Okay, so at the home life also, at the domestic life also, things will be much more better. Suppose if you are thinking to get into a relationship, then this Jupiter will allow you or make you means all of a sudden you may fall into love and romantic relationship with someone. Okay, or suppose if you are already in a relationship, in that case it will improve the bonding between you and your partner. Okay, Jupiter will be aspecting your 1st house, so that means more you are happy, more it will be reflected in your personality. So you will be able to take your decisions more promptly, more nicely, without any stress and anxiety. Okay, so you will see that people will identify you, people will know you for your wisdom, people will know you for your that broad mind. Okay, you will be like very happy to help others. Okay, which is a good thing. And Jupiter will be aspecting your 9th house also. So, and Jupiter is the 4th lord, don't forget that. So this is a wonderful time that you will be able to connect with your parents, be it mother, be it father. You will be able to connect with them more properly, more nicely. The relationship and bonding between you and your parents will improve. Means you will be able to study religious scriptures. If you are thinking to start any religious rituals and customs, or going to some religious discourses, wonderful time. For long distance travels, for higher education, and long distance travels to some faraway place with regards to higher education can also be possible during this particular time. So if you are thinking to get connected with some religious communities and spiritual communities, wonderful time. Or suppose if you are thinking to study some mantra and all, and religious scriptures, ancient scriptures, it's a very good time. Means you will get interested to do so. You will feel that yes, let me study it, let me start it. You will get interested towards it. Okay, so it's a wonderful time. And since Jupiter is direct in the 5th house now, if your dasha is favorable, then you may get some benefit from speculation also, from speculative business also. Okay, looking into the fact that your 5th lord Mars is your 5th lord, transiting in the 1st house, making a parivartan yoga between Jupiter and Mars, that is 1st house and 5th house. So yes, definitely there is a chance that you may get some benefit from speculation also, from speculative business also. All of a sudden, looking into the fact that if your dasha is supportive from the natal horoscope, then definitely this particular transit is highly beneficial for you with regards to money like matters also, money and investments and speculation also. Okay, so that's it for the Sagittarius ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Capricorn ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in the 4th house in its direct motion, and I will say that this particular transit of Jupiter in the 4th house is considered very good for all the Capricorn ascendant people. This will improve the happiness index in the life of the native. It will also improve the bonding between you and your mother, improve the health of your mother, and any concern related to home or domestic matter will be resolved now. It will actually bring stability at your homely environment. In fact, Jupiter in its direct motion in the 4th house will bring relief at the mental level also, at the emotional level also. You will get that peace of mind. There can be lot of challenges in day-to-day life, but when you are at home, you will feel that relief. You will feel that sense of relief that yes, I am fine now, I am okay. This is more now because since Jupiter is out of the clutch of Rahu and Jupiter is direct now. So now Jupiter will be able to give its best performance, the best result in the 4th house, because normally transit of Jupiter in the 4th house is considered very good. It brings happiness basically. Okay, so suppose if you are thinking to renovate your home, or suppose you are thinking to beautify your home, or purchase any luxurious or comfortable items or object in your home, okay, you will be able to do so. Or suppose if you are thinking to buy a vehicle, okay, purchase a vehicle means or thinking to have spent some good time with your family members in your home, it's a wonderful time. Now since Jupiter is your 3rd lord and 12th lord direct in the 4th house, that means suppose if you are staying in some faraway place, all of a sudden you may make some plan to come back home, okay, visit your native place, visit your homeland, okay. So all of a sudden you will find that interest within you, so which is a good thing, that you will come back, you will get opportunity to come back home and meet the near and dear one, specifically your mother, okay. You will be able to connect with her more nicely, in a more affectionate manner, okay, which is a good thing. Suppose if you are associated with any work related to real estate, housing, construction, or landed property, or even vehicles, in that case this particular transit of Jupiter in the 4th house is considered very good. Jupiter will be aspecting your 10th house, so at the mental peace, means you will feel that I am feeling that peace in my mind, and now I will be able to follow up my work at my workspace in a more better manner. So it will not only improve the bonding between you and your superiors, because Jupiter is aspecting the 10th house, but also you will also see that you will be able to work with a better mental space. Means you will feel that anxiety is gone. Now you are able to follow your work more promptly, okay. Jupiter will be aspecting your 8th house, so that means you have to understand here that Jupiter is your 3rd lord and 12th lord aspecting your 8th house. So this means with that peace of mind, you have to be also be very careful regarding your health. Means at times you may feel that you are so happy, you are so doing very good, so this can make at times you at times very lazy, okay. So you have to be doing some hard work with regards to your health also, because don't forget Jupiter is aspecting your 8th house and 12th house. So look, take care regarding your health, look after your proper health routines, that will be much more better for you, that will give you much more better results, because this Jupiter is getting aspect by Saturn. Saturn is transiting in the 2nd house, and Saturn is the Lagna lord itself, okay. So more you work hard with regards to your health, more it is going to give you very good results, because you will feel that everything is so good, everything is so fine. So make the best with regards to your home and your own personal health, that will give you much more better results. So make the most out of it, because this transit of Jupiter in the 4th house is considered very good, okay. Happiness, okay, that peace of mind. So that's it for the Capricorn ascendant people. For the Aquarius ascendant people, Jupiter is direct in your 3rd house now. Jupiter rules your 2nd house and 11th house, and since it is direct in the 3rd house, so first of all it will improve the social communications for you. And the most important part here is that Saturn is transiting in your 1st house. Saturn is the 1st lord. Saturn from the 1st house, it is aspecting Jupiter by its 3rd aspect. So that means now you own self, by your hard work, by your own ability, you will be able to connect with people. And suppose if you are connected with any kind of work related to social communication, mass media, mass communication, or where you need to connect with many people, be it verbal, be it non-verbal, in either of the cases, you will see that you are able to connect with people in a more proper manner, more prompt manner. And this will not only give you good results with regards to your communication skills, but also you will see that you are going to connect with multiple people who are not only knowledgeable, but also they are good in philosophy, good in law, good in communication skill. Okay, so this is going to be very good with regards to any kind of work where you need to interact with multiple people. Specifically nowadays you will see that people are highly connected with social media and all, and they are working in those kind of platforms also. So if you are associated with any kind of work related to that, then you will be getting good results out of it. Since Jupiter is associated with your, means it is the lord of your second house and your 11th house, and it is transiting in the third house. So suppose if you are in any kind of work which requires travel or which requires movement from one place to another, suppose if you are working in this kind of work, like suppose you are completing one work here and then you are traveling, you are doing some work in some other part of the country, and again you are traveling. Okay, or suppose if you are associated with any work where you need to move, which requires traveling, in that particular kind of work you will be able to get more benefits out of it. You will be reaping more benefits out of it, because Jupiter is the second lord of money, your finance, and 11th lord of incoming of wealth, your hopes and wishes, your achievements. Okay, means your what you are earning, that is 11th house, and your storage of wealth, that is your fixed asset, that is second house. Okay, so that means you will be able to generate wealth, you will be able to fulfill your hopes and wishes if you are associated with any kind of work related to traveling or movement or displacement. In that case also it is going to give you very good results. Looking into the fact that your third house is the sign of Aries. Now Aries is the movable sign. Okay, so it will be more beneficial for you. Suppose if you have any kind of work which requires movement, and suppose if it requires any kind of thing related to communication also, then my god, it is like adding up things, so it will give you much more better results. Okay, now Jupiter in the third house, only one thing I always say it, and I am just repeating it again. Suppose if you are getting a work and you are not sure about the outcome of the work, if you are not sure about the consequence of the work, then don't take up that project. Suppose if you are taking up any project and you are not sure about it, then don't take it, because it may happen that you may get misused out of your benevolence. Okay, means people may misuse your benevolence, means you may just feel that okay, I did so much but I didn't get anything out of return, because since you are not sure of the consequence of it. Okay, so this kind of things you need to be very careful. Otherwise I will say that at the communication level this is going to be giving you very good results, specifically with your daily contacts, your friend circle, your cousins, specifically younger cousins. Okay, it is going to give you very good results. Jupiter will be aspecting your 9th house, so this is also a time when you may get some short travels, and you may also get to know about some religious learnings and teachings also from your guru, because Jupiter is aspecting your 9th house. Very good time to connect with your father. Okay, to listen to your father and the advice given to you by your guru and father. Jupiter, since it is your 11th lord transiting in the third house, so this is also a time when you may put some superficial effort, some extra effort, in order to learn something related to professional education. Suppose you are thinking that okay, in order to achieve that thing in my life, I have to have learning this kind of things. So it is a wonderful time for improving your professional education and skill set related to that. Okay, this is only because Jupiter is the 11th lord transiting in the third house, aspecting the 9th house. Okay, so higher knowledge related to professional upliftment and efforts related to it. Now Jupiter will be aspecting your 7th house also, which is good thing for with regards to your relationship and partnership. Okay. Suppose if you are in a relationship or partnership, then this Jupiter is going to improve the bonding between you and your partner, improve the communication between you and your partner. And since Jupiter is direct and it is the 11th lord looking into the 7th house, so you may also get proposals related to relationship and marriage all of a sudden. Or suppose if you are thinking for any kind of new relationship, then you may get connected with a new person. At the business level also, or at the professional level also, there is a chance of expansion in business, because this transit of Jupiter will be for next 4 months, more 4 months. Okay, on 1st of May it is making the transit, but until that it will be in the 3rd house, and it is aspecting the 7th house, it is aspecting the 11th house also. So that means expansion, means you communicate with the other people with regards to your business ideas, and you expand it and you get multiple gains out of it. Okay, this kind of chances are there. And one more thing is that suppose if you are already in a relationship, then this will improve the bonding between you and your partner. And now suppose someone will say that I am not in a relationship, then there is a chance that you may get connected with other people. Okay, so make the most out of it. That's it for the Aquarius ascendant people. For the Pisces ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 2nd house in the direct motion. Jupiter is the 1st lord, Jupiter is the 10th lord, so it's a very good transit for all the Pisces ascendant native with regards to this direct motion of Jupiter in the 2nd house. Now the most important part, previously when I talked about Pisces ascendant this year with regards to Jupiter transit, I always said that there are certain concerns which has to be taken care of. Okay, but now things are different. You see, Rahu has moved out of your 2nd house. It is now transiting in the 1st house. Jupiter was previously retrograde. Now Jupiter is direct. So things are much better. Yes, one important thing is that Saturn is transiting in the 12th house. Saturn is aspecting Jupiter by its 3rd aspect. Except that everything is far more better than before. So I will say that this direct motion of Jupiter in the 2nd house for the Pisces ascendant people is a very good transit. The first and foremost thing is that Jupiter is your Lagna lord turning direct. So that means now you will be able to take decisions in your life more promptly, in a better manner. Secondly, it is good for your health, it is good for your personality, it is good for your punctuality and discipline. Now let us talk about with regard to 2nd house, because it is transiting in the 2nd house in the direct motion. So now you will be able to take proper decision makings with regards to your morale, with regards to your values, your finances, your money, your wealth, with regards to your family matters. This will basically make you financially independent. You will be able to take the decisions regarding your investments, your finances in a more independent manner. You will feel that yes, I have to do this and do this. These are the right things in my life, I have to follow it. So this is a wonderful time that when you will be able to take the rightful decisions with regards to money and investment matters. Now if the dasha is favorable, then that will give you much more better results in your natal horoscope. Okay, your family matters will be resolved. Any matter related to your family will be resolved, and you may feel that since it is Jupiter is the 1st lord transiting in the 2nd house, so definitely it is for sure that some family related responsibilities may come on your shoulder, and you will be able to follow it. Now since Saturn is aspecting Jupiter here, so here the matter comes, the Saturn's fact comes that yes, if any responsibility related to family is coming on your shoulder, you have to follow it, you have to perform it nicely, you have to perform it with proper commitment, with proper discipline and patience. Okay, you should not hurry regarding it. Now since Jupiter is the significator of the 2nd house itself, so what will happen, maybe initially you may feel the anxiety because of that Saturn, but slowly and gradually you will feel that yes, things are turning out better. Okay, so at the end you will feel that things are much more better for you. Okay, with regards to any kind of responsibilities. Otherwise you will see that problems will be resolved, any conflict if was there in the past will be resolved, any arguments will be solved now. Okay, since Jupiter is aspecting your 10th house, this will be good for your work also, and Jupiter is the 10th lord itself. It will improve your work, you will see. it will improve the bonding between you and your superiors and authorities. It will improve that. Secondly, suppose if you are associated with any work related to trade, finance, banking, or any work which associates with money related work, okay, in that case also this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. You may earn a lot out of it. Okay, suppose if you are working with something related to business or trade, in that case also you will see that this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. You will be able to expand your work, and you will also feel that yes, what are the things needed to improve the income level or the earnings. Okay, because since it is transiting in the second house, so your mindset will be related to money, that yes, what are the things needs to be done to improve the wealth. Jupiter will be aspecting your 8th house. Now this is a very unusual connection. You see, this Jupiter will make you materialistic and spiritual at the same time. Materialistic because it is transiting in the second house of family, wealth, possessions, means anything which is valuables. Okay, means you will try to improve it, you will try to increase it, you will try to protect it. Again, at the same time, it is aspecting the 8th house, so you will also feel that okay, let me connect with the higher realm, let me connect with the spirituality, let me study something, let me improve my occult knowledge. So suppose if you are associated with any work which requires research, then also this transit of Jupiter is going to give you very good results, because Jupiter will be aspecting your 8th house. Okay, Jupiter will be aspecting your 6th house. So suppose you are getting into any kind of conflicts with your co-workers and all, then this Jupiter will look onto the 6th house, and it is direct now, so it will now be able to resolve the problems between you and your co-workers. Things will be much more better at your work environment. Since Jupiter is aspecting your 6th house, I will also say here that any day-to-day challenges or any matter related to day-to-day scheduling and management, if done properly, will be taken care of nicely. Means you will be able to take care of those things also properly. But 6th house, I will also say that is the house of competition and enemies also. So since Jupiter is looking into it, so I will also say that you have to make a lot of hard work, because Saturn is also looking onto your 6th house. So you may feel at sometimes you may feel that there are some unknown and unnecessary challenges are coming, and you have to take care regarding those things also. Means Jupiter will help you out, but you will feel that okay, I have to put some extra effort in order to make the things much more better with regards to the challenges and competitions in day-to-day life. Okay, so you have to work hard regarding that. Only that particular one thing you need to be very careful. Otherwise, other the things are very good for the Pisces ascendant people with regards to this transit of Jupiter in the second house in the direct motion. So make the most out of it. So that's it for the Pisces ascendant people. So that's it from my side for all the 12 ascendant with regards to the direct motion of Jupiter in the sign of Aries, which is happening today. And very happy new year 2024 for all my viewers. I hope that this year brings all kind of happiness, prosperity in your lives. All your hopes and wishes gets fulfilled during this particular year. Okay, so make the most out of it. And so with that regard, I will also say that if you are new to this channel, please tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video, you get notified instantly. And if you want a consultation from me, check the links down in the description section. You can mail me through my email ID, or you can get connected with me through my Facebook or Instagram accounts. And your comments are always welcome to me. I will definitely look into the comments, and if you have any query or any opinion, please write it down in the comment section. So that's it from my side. Next time when I come back, I will be coming back with some another interesting video. So thanking you. Bye bye.